Hello there. Come check out something large with me. That being this 1997 Ford F250. It's four-wheel drive. It's a XL trim level. It's got the big old honking gas motor, the 460, the 7.5 liter, and about 100,000 miles. Let's check it out. It's cool. It looks really good. It's not flawless, so we're gonna pick it apart a little bit. Kind of go over the pros and the cons. It's got some typical stuff for Fords of this era, right? Where the black inlay on the grille is starting to fade a little bit. The chrome's wrinkling a little bit in this corner. But you know, it's not broken. Presents well. This front bumper's in good shape. It's not rusted out. It's not dented up. Both are fairly uncommon at this point in these trucks. This is I believe, a Lifetime California truck. Came out of Santa Cruz County. Body, pretty darn good. There are a few minor dings here and there. Worst of it is right here, there's one. And right here, there's the one. But presents really well. Sharp truck. Not much to write home corrosion-wise. There's a little bit of surface rust on the frame rails and stuff, which is to be expected, but no rot at all that I've been able to find. Paint on the roof here, on the back of the roof, it's worn through and peeled off. Pretty common on these trucks, but on this one it seems to only be there on the roof. Bed's in good shape. Little bow here at this front panel. You can kind of see. So somebody used this as a truck at one point. That looks pretty good. Some dents and dings. It's got some scrapes and stuff. Looks like it's been painted over, so somebody had just repainted the bed floor to probably keep it, well, keep it looking good, but also keep it protected from the elements. So that's good. Someone looked after that. This taillight, it's broken. Looks like somebody glued it back together. It works. And, you know, if you're not right on top of it, you don't notice that has been re-glued. Worth noting. This bumper looks good. So this was donated to a local charity. I don't remember off the top of my head the charity on this one. When it's at auction, I'll make sure to have that all listed in the notes. So that's fun. Proceeds are going to the charity. And it was parked for a little bit. You see it's got 2019 tags on it. So the tags are out of date. It's going out of state. Doesn't really matter. If it's staying in California, we'll figure out what those fees are and make sure they're covered for the new buyer. Here's the underside. Wheel well looks great. As I said, typical surface rust on the frame and the exposed soft metal bits and pieces. But yeah, tracks to a Lifetime California truck. All right, let's go inside. We'll poke around. We'll start it up, and then we'll go for a drive. As I mentioned, 100,000 mile truck. Interior looks like you would expect, if not even better. Very little wear or signs of aging on this interior. It's held up really well. Got a front bench here. So if you want to go 3 wide in the front, 3 wide in the back in this truck, you could. Hope your friends are fairly small. Hope you're quite friendly with them. The dash looks good. It does have a 6 CD changer, aftermarket one installed. I don't know if it works. I don't even know if it powers on. Let's find out. Let's power on the truck for one. $100,863 miles and counting. And yeah, I don't know. How do we turn this guy on? Oh, okay. Trying to load a disc. We'll see what happens there. I don't even know if there's any discs in it. The unit is behind me. I can hear it. Back here. Ooh. Alright, it's making some CD player noises. It's trying to load discs. Doesn't seem like there's any in there. But, I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. AC does blow cold. I was told when it came in that it just, there wasn't Freon in the system. They put Freon in it, and that it came to life. Let's see if I can get it to blow cold. It's hot, that's cold. Okay, the blend door's working. Feels like it's starting to cool off. We'll let it run for a minute and see what it does. Stereo.
And through Christ,
oh,
you
wow.
do have this perfect father.
Who? I like my dad though. I think I've already got a perfect father. I don't think I need to talk to this guy he's talking about. But it works. Stereo, functional. Windows. We got them. Go down. They go up. It still has the wind wings, which is rad. Don't think they had those on the generation after this. And boy, we're at disc 10 with nothing playing yet. Yeah, no discs, so there's no discs in it. But it sounds like it works. So that's fun if you want to go full 1997. Yeah, you know, the back seat, it's in good shape. It's tiny. You're probably not going to use it a bunch, but if you need to, it's there. And yeah, let's pop the hood. Let's look under there, and then let's go for a drive. Oh, actually, before we do that, AC check. Yeah, it's cold. So it is, well, it's cold-ish. Okay. I mean, it feels like it's mostly working. I've felt colder air conditioning, so your mileage may vary. But it is cold minus. And I mean minus as in warm, whatever. It's not the coldest AC, but it is blowing. And it is blowing cold. Good news is this is 134. It's not R12, so it's not the end of the world if there is a leak in the system somewhere and it needs to get fixed and loaded back up. But that's something that can happen. All right, let's play the can I open this hood with one hand game. Maybe not. All right, hang tight. All right, he's done it. It's the big old V8. No weird sounds, no weird smells. You can see there's some like dirt and detritus from sitting for a little bit. There's some leaves, pine needles and stuff on the intake plenum back there. You know, there's no weird electrical issues, so I don't think there's any rodent damage or anything from sitting. I'm always paranoid about that sort of thing. But usually you see more than just pine needles and things if there's rodent damage. And you see all this, you'll see all this stuff chewed up, and I don't see any of that. So that's good news there. So why don't we do this? Why don't we drive the darn thing? We'll test out the 4-wheel drive. I haven't done that. I've barely driven it. I've just driven to this parking lot. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let's see what it does. All right, let's do it. Let's go. One thing I have noticed on this truck in my short time with it, listen. Oh, now it's not doing it. But frequently, when you turn the steering wheel, like part of the steering column is rubbing on another part of the steering column and it squeaks. And for me, it's very annoying. Here. Hear that? Not that. That's the turn signal. But hear this? Hopefully that's just some like WD-40 fix. Something minor. That would drive me absolutely bonkers. But otherwise, it seems to drive really well. Motor feels good. We're gonna go down this twisty frontage road. I'm gonna take pictures on. See, not that this is a handling machine, but we'll see. Show that it all works. Here's something rattling around in that glove box too. Figure that out. You know what? This looks like a great spot to test out our 4-wheel drive. Okay, so we're gonna go neutral. It says push down to get past neutral, so we're in 2 high. I think it's 4 high. Oops. Push down, don't pull up. So, okay. So this says 4x4 up here. Now in reverse. Okay, can feel it grabbing a bit, so I think we are truly in 4 high. Nope. Let's go into neutral. That's 2 high. That says low range, but I don't believe that. I don't think I made it that far. Maybe I did. That says 4x. And then that's 2. Okay. Maybe I feel like it should go like all the way down here and it just doesn't. Because that's 4. And then that's, yeah, okay, so that was right. So this should be low range. Let's go into first. Oh yeah. That is low range. I'm at like 2,000 RPM right now. I'm not even going 5 miles an hour. Okay. So then we'll go back to neutral. That's 4 high, and then a little bit more. Should be 4.2 or 4.2. Two-wheel drive. This shows that it's off. Easy. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. It goes. It stops. The steering column is squeaky and it's bothersome, but otherwise, good example of just a big old end of this generation, you know, Ford F series. So if you want the big motor, if you want fleet white, if you want 4-wheel drive, and you want one that's been in California most of its life, let's face it, that is what you want. Perhaps this is the truck for you. Bid often, bid early. Thanks for checking out this video. Check out the auction if you haven't already. And yeah, it'll be really, really interesting to see what it sells for. So, okay, thank you.